A man after my own heart. With Foltest dead...
When it comes to gaming, nothing beats losing yourself in a world that feels alive. Where every corner tells a story, every character feels real, and the smallest details pull you in deeper. From bustling cities of the future to haunting post-apocalyptic landscapes, and from medieval realism to fantastical realms, some games just nail it. Today, we're diving into the 10 best games with the most realistic and believable worlds. These are the titles that redefine immersion and set the gold standard for world building.
Then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers.
What if you could step into medieval Europe, stripped of fantasy elements and replaced with sheer historical authenticity? That's exactly what Kingdom Come: Deliverance is about. Set in 15th century Bohemia, this game's attention to detail is unparalleled. Villages and castles are meticulously crafted to reflect the architecture and culture of the time. NPCs follow daily routines, and their lives change based on your interactions, making the world feel organic. The game's combat system is as realistic as its setting, requiring precise timing and understanding of medieval weaponry. Even survival mechanics like eating and sleeping reinforce the game's commitment to realism. Whether you're engaging in a political intrigue or simply exploring the countryside, every moment feels grounded in history, making Kingdom Come: Deliverance a triumph of immersive, realistic design. The Stalker series plunges players into the haunting zone of alienation, a desolate yet captivating post-apocalyptic landscape inspired by the real-life Chernobyl exclusion zone. The zone is a character in itself, ever-changing, unpredictable, and unwelcoming. Every step you take could lead to an ambush by mutants, a deadly radiation pocket, or an encounter with rival stalkers.
Consumption is quite astounding.
The game's A-Life system ensures that NPCs and creatures interact with the environment and each other even when you're not looking, adding to the unpredictability. Its world feels oppressive yet magnetic, with derelict buildings, eerie anomalies, and haunting soundscapes that immerse you completely. The series captures the loneliness, danger, and allure of the zone, creating an unforgettable experience that demands resourcefulness and vigilance from players.
Hey Vic, let him tell me what's got my head reeling and my stomach churning.
Night City in Cyberpunk 2077 is a sprawling, chaotic metropolis that bursts with energy and personality. It's a city of contrasts. Gleaming skyscrapers overshadowing grimy alleys, high-tech gadgets juxtaposed with human struggles. Every district has its own culture, atmosphere, and secrets to uncover. From the corporate dystopia of City Center to the rebellious, neon-lit streets of Watson. NPCs are part of the fabric of the city, reacting to your actions and contributing to the illusion of a living world. Details like street conversations and the unique aesthetics of vehicles and buildings add layers to this cyberpunk tapestry. Despite a rocky launch, the game's commitment to creating a detailed and immersive futuristic world is undeniable, and updates have only deepened its appeal.
Handle what comes next. You can interrupt the session immediately. Now for your safe word.
Afterlife.
During the long years of his reign, he was able
Although
to
released
defeat
over 2 decades ago, Gothic 1 remains a landmark in creating immersive, believable worlds. The penal colony of Khorinis is a harsh, unforgiving environment where every decision carries weight. The game's focus on NPC behavior is revolutionary for its time. Characters have daily routines, form relationships, and react realistically to your actions. The world feels cohesive and interconnected, with factions that you can ally with or oppose, each offering unique perspectives and quests. Its gritty atmosphere is complemented by a sense of progression that makes every step into the unknown feel earned. Gothic 1 continues to inspire modern RPGs with its commitment to immersive world building and player agency.
One of these possibilities. Do not hesitate to use your powers as soon as you've made your choice. Understand your path. Then you'll recognize the power of the decision.
All of it? There are junior officers out there eager to prove themselves.
Set in the fictional city of Revachol, Disco Elysium crafts a world that's as raw and broken as its protagonist. The game's focus on narrative and psychological depth creates an environment that feels profoundly human. Every conversation reveals layers of the city's history, politics, and culture, painting a vivid picture of a society in turmoil.
Human beings have friends, Harry boy.
The art style, dreamlike and gritty, complements the heavy themes, while the game's innovative mechanics allow you to shape your detective's personality and influence the world around you. It's a game that relies less on traditional exploration and more on the power of words and choices to create an unforgettable experience. Revachol is not just a backdrop, it's a character in its own right, making Disco Elysium a masterclass in storytelling and immersion.
With almost exclusively men, sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time.
Few games come close to the rich, sprawling world of The Witcher 3. The continent is teeming with life, from bustling villages to eerie swamps, and every location tells a story, whether it's through the remnants of a battle, the murmurings of townsfolk, or the vivid lore scattered throughout. The landscapes are as diverse as they are detailed, ranging from the stormy Skellige Isles to the serene yet politically charged fields of Toussaint. Beyond the aesthetics, the game's world feels alive thanks to its complex NPCs, dynamic weather, and a day-night cycle that impacts gameplay. Peasants discuss current events, merchants react to local economics, and monsters feel like they belong in the ecosystem, rather than just existing as obstacles. Each side quest is crafted with care, offering rich narratives and moral dilemmas that rival the main storyline. As Geralt of Rivia, your decisions resonate throughout this living, breathing world, making The Witcher 3 a benchmark for immersive world building. Deus Ex Human Revolution immerses players in a cyberpunk world where technology and morality intersect. The game's environments are stunningly detailed, from the gritty streets of Detroit to the labyrinthine alleys of Hengsha. What makes this world so compelling is its depth. Every email, news broadcast, and overheard conversation builds a narrative that feels intricately connected. The game encourages exploration and rewards curiosity with hidden details and multiple ways to solve problems. The visual design, with its gold and black aesthetic, enhances the atmosphere, creating a sense of dystopian sophistication. As Adam Jensen, you navigate a morally complex world where your choices not only shape your journey, but also influence the larger narrative.
Choice. If you didn't want to hurt anyone, you should have stayed home tonight.
Oh look! Seraph's attack dog! You're here to clean up before the police bust in?
Baldur's Gate 3 elevates the art of world building by bringing the Forgotten Realms to life in stunning detail. Every character, from the humble merchant to the most formidable adversary, feels alive, thanks to intricate dialogue and layered storytelling. The game's environmental design is equally meticulous, with beautifully crafted locations that range from sunlit meadows to shadowy crypts. The reactive world ensures that your decisions ripple through the story, impacting not just your companions, but the fate of entire regions. Tactical combat rooted in D&D mechanics adds depth, making every encounter feel meaningful. Whether you're forging alliances, exploring ancient ruins, or delving into personal quests, Baldur's Gate 3 offers an immersive journey that's as grand as it is intimate.
You are swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music.
Sovereign.
The choir fades.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Few open-world games have achieved the enduring legacy of Skyrim. Set in the northernmost province of Tamriel, its rugged landscapes are filled with snow-capped mountains, dense forests, and ancient ruins. The sense of discovery is unparalleled. Every cave, fort, or hidden path holds secrets that beg to be uncovered.
We're here for Alduin's Wall, right, Esbern?
What sets Skyrim apart is its ability to make players feel like part of its world. Whether you're learning dragon shouts, crafting armor, or siding with factions like the Stormcloaks or the Thieves Guild, townsfolk have routines, wildlife reacts naturally, and dragons soaring overhead can alter your journey in an instant. Add an active modding community, and Skyrim evolves into a virtually endless experience, ensuring it remains a beloved classic over a decade after its release. Red Dead Redemption 2 sets a new standard for realism in open-world games. Rockstar's meticulous attention to detail brings the American Wild West to life, from its sweeping vistas to its bustling towns. The game's dynamic weather and wildlife systems make the world feel alive, whether you're hunting deer in the forest or watching a storm roll in over the plains. Arthur Morgan's journey is deeply intertwined with the world around him, where your actions have tangible consequences, NPCs remember your deeds, towns evolve based on your choices, and even minor details, like the way mud clings to your boots, enhance the immersion. The result is a world that feels less like a game and more like a living, breathing piece of history, solidifying Red Dead Redemption 2 as a masterpiece of world building.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure...
And that was 10 of the best games with the most realistic and believable worlds. From epic fantasy landscapes to gritty dystopian cities, these games truly set the standard for immersion and world building. Which of these worlds would you most want to get lost in? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of gaming. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.